Guided meditation, integrating spirituality. Think of spirituality as a principal bedrock of our existence. It's not something to switch in and out from, or to practice solely during religious activities. It's a state of mind, a state of being, which we should work with until it gradually permeates our whole being. Let's meditate on these matters. So getting yourself comfortable and warm in a place where you'll not be disturbed, begin to focus on your breathing. Breathing in and out. In and out. Breathing in love, understanding, companionship. Breathing out any stress, confusion, discomfort. In virtually all our meditations at Hamblin Vision, we've been focusing at some point on the energy and effects of love. Love, as they say, is all around. Love is all around, yes. Love as a depth of connection, as relationship and support, or as companionship. In our meditations, we often send out love and light as a culmination of our feelings of connection with others, as a means of offering our support, friendship, and help. This we can also do through our daily life, while working and associating with others in a positive and sharing way. Acting for the common good. Sharing benefits and responsibilities. Think of an example in your normal life where applying this would create benefits for all. Perhaps there's an activity you're currently involved with, where applying more loving thoughts could improve the outcome. Ponder on that for a moment. So, it's all about applying loving or positive thoughts in your dealings with others. You don't have to like them necessarily, though it helps if you do. Also, being aware of their possible reactions can sometimes affect the way you offer these positive, those loving thoughts. This is okay. Adapt if you must, but being open and positive is the overall journey you're taking. Think about it. Now, what about standards? When we're associating with others in everyday life, there are certainly standards to maintain. From a spiritual perspective, these are inbuilt standards which we should be striving towards. Do as you would be done by is a good starting point. A universal truth. Do as you would be done by. Then there are those various commandments which are represented fairly uniformly throughout the texts of different religions. And, of course, there are the established laws of the land, which evidently differ between lands or countries, in this planet of ours, the only planet of choice. So we must be aware of differences when relating to different nationalities and respond appropriately. In a universal way, as the saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Be aware of differences. Through an awareness of all this, we evolve our own moral standards, which shouldn't be too distant from the amalgamation of those various precepts we've considered. It all takes time, and there are certainly difficult decisions along the way, but we must persevere. And these moral standards, once established, should be applied consistently and objectively in our daily dealings. Learn when to say no, or to stick up for your own standards and decisions. Ponder on these thoughts for a moment. Okay, picture yourself now. You're one of a group of people, perhaps about 7 or 8. You're having a discussion, listening to what others are saying, while presenting your own ideas where appropriate. Think about the various different people speaking. From this and your own experiences, what makes a good communicator? Is it being able to explain things clearly and concisely? Is it having a wide-ranging vocabulary? Is it being able to listen to others and respond to their ideas? Is it being able to maintain a balanced and objective approach when others are being excitable, perhaps? What are the important criteria for you when involved in a discussion or listening to others? Think about that for a while in meditation. Listen to others communicating. Learn from them, both their good and bad traits. Experiment. Practice. Discuss with others when you can. So there are many different spiritual concepts and practices that you can incorporate into your daily life. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's confusing. But as time goes on and you gradually refine and improve your responses to the challenges of life, you'll find it easier and more satisfying as your own personal pathway evolves. Pause for a moment to visualize that personal pathway ahead. See the way forward in big steps and little steps, progressing down the track, becoming a more spiritual being. Spirituality is a state of mind. Focus on this. And as you're focusing, breathe into it. Build it within your heart center. Spirituality as a state of mind. Focus. And now it's time to return to the everyday world, but still feel drawn to apply that spiritual thinking. You are a spiritual being. Focus on your breathing. Expand. Focus. And when you're ready, start breathing more normally. And open your eyes, stretching gradually and flexing your fingers. Slowly and quietly work up through your chakra points, from base to crown, sealing each chakra to protect yourself, starting at the base. And when you're ready, say out loud the affirmation, I am a spiritual being, and I apply this spirituality in my everyday life. Say it now, twice. I am a spiritual being, and I apply this spirituality in my everyday life. I am a spiritual being, and I apply this spirituality in my everyday life. May you continue in your spiritual quest through life, ever striving, ever improving. I am a spiritual being, and I apply this spirituality in my everyday life. Blessings. Thank you.